This adaptation is said to be the best. Stop. Why would you... What was that line? Hello and welcome to Last Straw Distillery. I'm Don. Today is the next episode in our special Oscar series. It's a quick break from our regular Last Straw Drinks local series, bringing you extra episodes all this week featuring drinks honoring the Oscar contenders. But be careful, there might be some spoilers. If you've missed any of our other episodes, they are all linked below. Go check out our playlist. Go watch them, like them, share them, and if you enjoy our content, subscribe to our channel. Today we are featuring the movie Little Women. Little Women is a 2019 American coming-of-age period film written and directed by Greta Gerwig. It is the seventh film adaptation of an 1868 novel by Louisa May Alcott. The film has a large cast including Saoirse Ronan, Emma Watson, Florence Pugh, Eliza Scanlon, Laura Dern, and Meryl Streep. The book was originally published in 2 parts. The first follows a year in the lives of the March sisters and their mom as they do their best to get by while their father serves in the Civil War. The Marches were better off than most families, and the movie does highlight this. The second half of the book is set 3 years later, and the sisters are now working and married, and Beth is seriously ill. It follows their maturing relationships and the sad aftermath of war. Little Women premiered at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City on December 7, 2019, and was released elsewhere on Christmas Day. The film received critical acclaim and has grossed over $148 million worldwide. It is nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress, Saoirse Ronan, Best Supporting Actress, Florence Pugh, and the Best Adapted Screenplay. It also received nominations for 5 British Academy Film Awards and 2 Golden Globe Awards. This adaptation is said to be the best. Let us know what you think about it. How does it compare against the other adaptations? My wife's favorite was the 1978 series with Susan Day, best known as Laurie in the Partridge Family, Eve Plum, best known from The Brady Bunch, and Meredith Baxter Birney, best known from Family Ties. That series is said to be the closest to the original book. In looking for a cocktail to feature this week, we discovered that the custom of celebrating Memorial Day began in the aftermath of the bloodiest war the New World had ever seen. The holiday began as Decoration Day, a day to visit and decorate the graves of the nearly 750,000 soldiers who had died in the Civil War and to grieve their loss. This holiday was created and thought up by a group of veterans called the Grand Army of the Republic. Oddly enough, the organization was largely affiliated with the prohibition-minded Republican Party, but when a veteran soldier met another veteran, you bet their canteens weren't always full of water, nor had it been during the war days. Also, during the war, the bars in New York, Boston, and Philadelphia stocked the same French brandy and champagne and the same Dutch gin and same Caribbean rum and the same Pennsylvania rye, as they always did, and made the same cocktails. It was more difficult for southern states because of the naval blockade, so after the first couple of years, all they had left was corn whiskey, peach brandy, and apple brandy. So there is not one drink that represents that time. In 1883, however, Patrick H. McDonough, who went by Patsy, a bartender from Rochester, New York, published a recipe for Grand Army Punch. He was too young to serve, but he likely knew many who did. So join us in saluting the fictional Mr. March and all the veterans who served and died in the Civil War, as we recreate our version of Patsy's recipe. The original recipe is linked below. The original recipe makes enough for 8 servings and is served out of a punch bowl. Today we are going to make just enough for 1. So, let's start with the drink. Take a tall shaker and fill it with ice. Now, the original recipe calls for cognac, but we're going to use Magnata Canadian brandy, made locally here in Vaughan. So, 1 ounce of brandy. Using 1 ounce of Osborne Premium Cream Sherry. We're using 1 ounce of ice wine from Lakeview Cellars located in the Niagara Peninsula. Next is half an ounce of sugar, which is about 2 spoons. Half ounce of lemon juice, right here. And half ounce of orange juice. And we have a quarter lemon and a quarter orange peeled. Now we shake. Now, in the glass we already have 1 slice of pineapple, sliced into quarters. And finally, we're going to top with Magnata 1925 sparkling wine. You can use champagne or any sparkling wine. Stir that up. And there you have it. Now let's raise a glass in silent toast and say thanks to all those who died in the Civil War. Oh, that's really nice. I really taste the pineapple. I'm surprised. Well, we hope you enjoy making a Grand Army Punch and have lots of family and friends around to help you drink it. Let us know if you've seen the movie and what you thought of it. Let us know what you think of this year's Oscar picks and who you think will win. That's it for this special episode of Last Straw Drinks Local Oscars edition. Be sure to join us every night this week when we honor 2 of the 2020 Oscar nominees and try our hand at another cocktail. From the entire Last Straw family, this is Don saying thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, give it a like. And don't forget, drink locally and drink responsibly. No, it's... Okay, stop laughing. It's you that's causing the laughing. I'm saying words that aren't there.